Yeah, we can keep it a little hot. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's fine.
So live or?
Yeah, we still.
Hey guys, nice meeting you all. You also part of the. Yeah, I can't keep going. So we actually fall under the industry. None of our family members have done any business in the past. We are like it was first level entrepreneur and we know like and then we belong to a high level family. We normally end up in higher education, doing SMEs and IITs and medical or something that is what I feel so far. And with that kind of family, so yeah, then all the cousins, everybody of that nature. And I offers those kind of thing. And we starting some business in do this. It's actually not highly accepted in our family, but we still some more time. So journey is sweet. I have lots of ups and downs, but it's every down was a learning for us. And some of it will. Okay. So to take my background part of it, I did hotel management. Main purpose of doing hotel management was to connect with some higher profile people in the hotel so that you can chat with them, I get a connection, networking that, and learn something from them how to do business. But once you enter the hotel, you realize that you are not supposed to interact with us. So even if I tried multiple times to do that again, my certain people I ended up responding to doing it, and they told like you also can't do it. This and I thought, no, this is not something which I want to do. The purpose is not to get into the hotel industry, but make it connected with people so that can happen. So I just left. One fine night, I decided that I will not do this. The typical day of mine was like going early morning and sometimes restaurant, sometimes room service, and other thing. I was going to service it so that you drive the restaurant. So they would take food to rooms and serve food in the room and the restaurant. They will serve. Somehow I always felt like it was I am designed to do something different from others. I don't know. From the school time, so I used to have come up with lots of business ideas. I used to keep sharing with my friends and all. And one of the things my friends used to call me as an idea king. For anything, I used to say, this regarding ideas, this was like this something like this. Okay. So they used to call me as a good idea, and I used to make those days a business complete plan and share it with my friends. Sharing them will use it all, but still I used to share. Just to flirting on with ideas. And one of my first idea was like in those days my uncle happened to give me a pen on a shepherd pen. I have an ink pen. So the ink pen, that shepherd pen had a gold tip. Even today there is available. The gold tip, the nib is common. The tip used to be in the gold. I asked my uncle when he was giving the pen to me, so he just asked me like explain so many details about the pen and that. We used to buy 5 rupees pen those days, and then what he gave it to me for 200 rupees. Okay, so I asked like 200 rupees pen, who will buy and all? Then he explained the plus point about the pen and all. Why it is built in the gold, the smoothness, and the pen falls down also, the pen will not break, and so many reasons he gave. I got that idea. I said, like, okay, out of the total thing, I always like to see like, yes, we need, if we can protect the gold, within the nib in the gold, can protect and live for long and give it a better, longer life. I was just thinking immediately, like, in my classroom, there's so many students that everybody is reading that. If I go and dip everyone's deep into the gold, and what will be the money I can make? So I went and asked one of the girls who used to be a candidate of family. I asked him if I would dip my nip into the board. How much it will cost? He said 80 bucks. Okay. All I wanted the tip need to be dipped. I think he had given a code for the entire year. No, I can't go for detailed talking about it. If my parents get to know, alas. But I went the other way, what are you doing? Right? So I just took a rough idea and then I went and told my friend, hey, they said like 80 rupees too much. We can't afford to pay 80 rupees a lot. So, and I said, yeah, this is not something. Later they told me learn that we have to give the code for the entire getting the entire into the code. Okay. So that this is just one idea, essentially how my thought was being working. After the hotel industry, but I take up out of the hotel, I was seeing what to do. And recently, one of my friend happened to get food poisoning in his hospitalized. I went to see him in the hospital. So in the hospital, I asked him how it happened. He said, like, I just joined the job and every day I'm eating outside food and it's on my stomach or something. And the food poisoning. The doctor says it's food poisoning. I said, why don't you take the food from home? I ate it outside. He said, I told me, like, hey, come on, I like to eat hot food. If I leave home around 8:30, they carry the lunch with me. 12:30, 1 o'clock, the food will be cold. So I got into those meetings. And those days, there's no microwave, heating facility in the office is not like that. So I just, just as fun, I said, like, I will there, I will get the food for you from home. And he said, boss, we can do it. Will you support over there? Will you be able to do it? And my father thought, okay. And he made his friends were there, and they said he was. He immediately told that he meet my friend. He's a wonderful, great cook. I used to be able to cook, even today. Okay. So whenever I used to go party in my house and all, the people used to finish up, like not a one person would get. So that is how it. So he said that then these guys also said that it was wonderful. They help us with the food to the people. It was just a casual discussion at our part. When I came back home, I thought, you know, I do this. Then why not I just try to cook food and supply to these people? I saw a need over there. Everything like any business type, you need to think like what is the need? If the need is there, then you are going to be more successful in business. Right? I saw a need. And what we today we talking about cloud kitchen, I started in 1992 cloud kitchen. I made a cloud kitchen. The cloud kitchen, from the cloud kitchen, I used to cook food and supply to all these guys in the office table. Exactly, you say 12:45 is the time, 12:45, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 1:30. You tell the time, I deliver this food to you. And it will be hot, not even warm, hot. Okay, I used to pack them all in an aluminum foil, then put them in a thermoball box, cover it with again aluminum foil, airtight, and used to take it to the business. And delivery used to be in the bike. The backs, there used to be a guy who was sitting behind the thermoball box, holding it 2 layers. I went to a place called Noida and serve the hot food. Okay? Interesting. Yeah. So, you see, just to listen to this entire business model is super low. Related to this type, the need, everybody will talk. That time to think about something like this was very unique, and you should cater to 380, 400 people every day, food, plus catering business. If the company got a conference facility, they used to say like, what's up, 50 people are there in conference, serve the food. I used to serve those kind of people. You know what is interesting about this particular business? I started this business with zero investment. Zero investment that I was started. Okay. All that I did was I wanted a kitchen. I searched for in my surrounding area. I was checking which other restaurants are there and who are doing well. I found one restaurant which is not doing well. They can tell me this. Only English I see that they are doing business. I later offered him the because I'm starting something like that. I can give you a partnership here. Okay. All that I need is the kitchen. I will use the kitchen from morning 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Then I will your entire restaurant I will use from morning 5 to 12. Then I clean the kitchen and give it back to you. Kitchen and the restaurant everything and it will be back to your thing for your home run the restaurant. So that guy paid. So all what is it, cooking items, everything is whatever there in the restaurant is served that will be used. You become partner. The container and other thing which I bought and everything, at that time you are right from getting on credit. And lots of printing also done to my friend's place. Like when I look, I give you the money 2 months time. So I make some menu card and everything to end up. The business model is very simple. If you want to have my food, you have to pay 1 month food service card in advance. So I used to charge 22 rupees, 25 rupees. So you pay 100, if you have 25 working days, you pay the entire money to me in advance. Then only answer. Okay. If you want 1 or 2 days, then the same thing you have to pay 30 rupees. Right? You pay 30 rupees to have a place, suddenly you wanted to have, you didn't need the lunch you want to have. Pay 30 rupees to get money. So this is the business model. It went out very well. It was quite profitable and I was scaling up very well and got very popular in Delhi in those days. It's so things sometimes so happen like as I came out of the college, didn't have that maturity to run the company. So the partnership deal what I signed with him, he never got it registered. It was just on stamp paper, 100 rupees, 50 rupees stamp paper, which I bought and just needed some legal documentation. I think it was done. You see, I'm just telling you, I'm not from the business background. What is me to understand together? I'm not from a business background. I'm a new face into the game. People ended up in giving me money trusting in advance. Will you give it? Suddenly I come and ask you for money, will you give the money to me? I'll serve you food. I don't know. I myself didn't realize what made people to give me money in advance. That's 1 month food money in advance. If I don't give them food, if I take the money and go off, they don't have to give it to me also. The trust factor which I could create with my communication in those days, the sincerity, the commitment which I made to show in those days, is what I could feel that he made them trust in me that yes, this guy. So when my partner said that because we had some rate, so he said like I'm going on. I just said we got a little greedy. We actually in the railways, northern railways people they called and they asked that we can serve the same food in the rails in the northern railway. And they're willing to give us a happy university. So this guy saw that we have my cook is mine. The team is mine. Right. If I can take care of this, then I can do better than this. So he came into that greed part of it. So he said like, let's not go to let's cancel. Those guys giving that facility and all to me only, not for him. I was the face. Right? So they have shown industry to me. So that is what that's he got it, I could do the thing. I just saw. But one thing I realized in the entire experience that I had this flavor for the marketing and sales. I said, let me encash this. Till that time, I really find meaning in my life. So I ended up doing all kind of marketing job, right from selling Pepsi to doormat. What do you call it? The kernel guys are part of the board, rubber based board, it is a unique product. Then, okay. That also I sold pistols, bike pistols. I sold courier company also I worked in. I sold courier again. And finally I was with Noida selling televisions and appliances and everything. Okay. And that's the time like my brother raises money. He came in and said because we all are trying to do something on our own. Why not we do one thing? Start a company. Okay, I'm thinking of starting a company, but why not do this one? Me and my younger brother. So he came and approached. And he said, like, instead of working for other company to do it, why not work for ourselves and do something more meaningful? And so since he found that I also had to do this, I wanted to do this. He also wanted to get into business. Everything was fine. So we decided, yes, we will. That's how we formed a company called Aeione Communications. The company actually was into initial product what we had is called wedding planner. Basically, a different business altogether. You see, in wedding, right, lots of people spend their lifelong earning in their daughter's wedding. Is the time when people spend the maximum money, right? When they spend such kind of money, like whole life they have not spent money. Suddenly on one occasion they have spent lakhs of crores. How will they know how to spend that money, where to spend that money? Right? It's just like startup company getting millions of dollars money. They don't know how to use it. Suddenly that money comes in. And you end up putting the money in all the different places, wrong places possible. And I finally feel like I tried to do this, but nothing happened. Right? So that is what actually we thought, like, why not we guide them in the proper way? Why not come up with one that directly kind of a service which will actually have every information, Pandit to Pandal part of it, every detail about marriage. Any community, any caste, anything you talk about. Okay? We have done the research, what is required for the day, and we had made a complete database of that. And this making such kind of product is easy. The idea like for any business, you just have an idea, you feel like boss. Yes, potential is there. What are the challenges? Huh?
The parents and all trust you? Why should they go ahead and basically you are a better option for handling them?
The challenge over here is we can always make a good product like this. Okay. But how will we know who's getting married in whose house? You know. Unless they don't come and give you an invitation card, till the time you will not even know if there is a marriage happening in your own street, like in your own colony. So circulation is a challenge, right? So if you say that I will give it to all the jewelers, was a shopping later, right? We want to reach out to much earlier. So what we decided that we will go and tie up the times of India group and tell them people are putting an ad in your matrimonial column. Why don't you give this to people? Okay. So you're anyway putting an ad in the matrimonial column. What is that? Trying to get time anyway, right? And that point of the time I'm giving away from. So what we told to these guys, with this particular book loss, getting lots of discounts. Beauty bar discount, sari discount, jewelry discount, anything you think about, we have discount coupon which worth thousands of rupees. Today one guy trying to put an ad in the matrimonial column, we have to be trying to save as much money possible, spend a small amount, 300 rupees, 350 rupees, and try to put an ad. Just imagine the guy going to get more revenue from that. There's a high chance you try to put bigger ad. We are seeing like a getting return on money. Right? This became super success. Our the thing should be double the size of this laptop. That is thickness wise. And what we had? Advertisement. Ultimate of who? People selling anything related to network. Anything related to network is what they do. Why they put an ad in here? Because the 80% of the business depend on the marriage season. And when we ask them, like, hey, yeah, if business is everything depend on marriage, how you get to know who's getting married? How you manage to reach out your information only to the houses where marriage is happening? Yes or no? We could ask the example. That is, you're waiting for things to happen in your life. We have a solution where we can make things happen for us. We will reach your information at the right time, the right people who are trying to. We made lots of money on that. And that actually encourages us to start this. Because people started saying that for every industry there are lots of information. And the computer just came into it. Right? It just started getting popular. And people see that we can store. And we also started all the pagination, everything for the directory, everything started happening there. Okay. So we are already saving data in the computer. We said that, hey, why not we go do instead of printing? Because in any printing we talk about, like 80% of money goes to the printer. We put a effort, printer makes money. So what we have left out is only 20% of where we need to manage this stuff. We said like, we need to stop printing. Okay, sometimes what happens is you're trying to get more money from you and more accountable also. You cannot invest. And but 80% going to the printer. I'm not making hardly small money. I'm still yet justified for the investment. So he said, why don't we put them everything into the computer and retrieve the information on the phone? Okay. Today it looks very easy, simple. Then it was not. In those days, very difficult. Anybody of that generation, I don't know. Is there anybody? Once you book the yeah. So once you book once you today you book, you apply for a telephone. It will take 2 months for you to get it. Sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. And we are trying to set up a business model based on the telephone. I mean, today I start with one phone. After 2 months or 3 months, I start with one more phone. That is what will happen. And even if I end up buying a booking of telephone in bulk, you will say I want 20 phones, you will not get it. We will get it in 2 or 3 days and kind of a thing. Okay. Getting people who can do the coding and get this data, everything put into that also difficult. Right? Understanding the pattern. But we manage, especially at that time, we are talking about what? We didn't have the technical knowledge, zero knowledge. Whatever the developer come in there, we have to do. We can only put logic to the entire stuff. What we want to get this stuff, but we don't know how to build that stuff. At what time frame we can get the product ready. Right? More the time I'm taking, much more I'm spending, but my investment to this set up things costing me money. Right? So those challenges were also there. And yes, we somehow managed to do the thing. Here again, we just didn't work only with the idea of giving information on the phone. One interesting thing we could come up with on my interesting idea was if somebody has to call me again and again, we need to have a number which you can remember forever. It should be not like you need to refer to some other directory to get my number. Is this fun? I'm telling again, I'm giving a service on the phone, and I can't make my number so difficult. He has referred something else to reach out to me. So number itself should be perfect. So that part of the time I went to BSNL and asked them like, if they can give 197 number, if they can privatize the 197. You know 197?
Yeah. 197.
197 is to be a number which where you can call the number and get the direct information. You say that I'm looking for XYZ company's telephone number. If they have a BSNL connection, you get the number. If we're looking for so and so person in the so and so area, if that person got a PSP number, the person will get that number. Okay, it's a directory service. We said that and the efficiency was super duper. You call wait only for 3-4 minutes, then the person will get the phone. Yes, no? Anyways, to get on one number, you have to wait, hold on, wait. Okay. And those days there's no recorded message to anything. You don't even know whether the person is there or not, what is happening. So, like, you have to hold. But when the client get connected, right, then they will be able to give the information. Okay. So what I told these guys like was, I will not only give this number to me, I will not only give the directory service in a more efficient way, like one ring thing. The one thing, the phone will be picked. Okay. I will not only give that, plus I would like to give more information. If somebody want to buy some product, they can ask like I'm trying to buy this product, I can go, I give me that information. So every company's data will categorize in the proper way and we will retrieve the information as per the search and Google. This I'm talking to you like much before all this Google came into picture. Well, I'm just talking to you like Google not internet penetration came much later. Internet came much later. So Google was not there in India. Right? Much before. Yes.
But you had the yellow pages in that one.
Yellow page was there. But searching information, retrieving information, you know how much time you are taking to search for information in yellow pages. Going to the category, then identify, then no area-wise segregation in that. Right? So here what is happening, you ask something information, it's every category sector, you say so and so area, so and so street detail, everything you give specific. That detail location will give. Not one year, two, simultaneously. Okay, so we started off this and sorry, the 197 is particular thing. They told like it was we love to give the thing, but the point is like we have all the data stored in the IBM frame. Server used to be okay. Those IBM servers used to be there. Mainframe servers. They used to occupy 4 times this area to store data, all the data. Is that like if you can just help us in retrieving this data to us, okay, then we can think of doing that. We saw the place, the IIM saw the thing, and I thought it was not possible, you know. But as we saw, like the more and more smart people coming in, and then I just saw it, and it's like, yeah, this is something we can back. Okay. So then, you know, the entire data, I put them in the CVK. This later on, they started dealing with their SSD and online search also. We built this online search also. Only with the hope that they're going to give us this. That didn't happen. Okay. But when we saw this not happening, so we immediately got a number. We just went and checked like how this number allocation is done. Then we realized these numbers are given as per the exchange. Each exchange had a number. The first 3 number is the exchange number. Then the other numbers are the network number. On doing this, we found that there is an exchange called 888. 3 times 8 number of there in Mumbai. When we saw like 3 times 8 available at, so then there can be 88 also should be there. No? Additional 8 also should be there. All 8 should be available there. We went and knocked at base in the office that because we saw that we have exchange like this. We are looking for a number like this, we will like to give it to us. They said there is no such number. How it be possible not to know such number? There should be a number. They themselves are not surprised. Then they said that even if it's there, you can't give, you look like a very VAP number, you can. Going see that is allotted, whether anybody holding or not. Then he did some research and came back and he was okay. Was actually not, this is a faulty number. So we are not issuing this number anyway. Well, what way for it? No, it actually, the people who we allotted, they complained about too many wrong numbers. He said, that's a problem. Yeah. We don't mind, sir. We'll take this number. No, we can't issue because we already said, don't worry, we will not complain, we will not return it. So he said, they said, okay, we'll allocate to the, but we will not come back. Warning, took every letter from us. He said, thank you. We took the number. We got the immediate number in mobile. Same we went to Delhi, then went to Bangalore. In every city we ended up trying to find such kind of exchange. We opened office in that area only, and we took the number, special number. Okay. What is the best thing? You just get your connection done, you are bombarded with calls. Fun, right? You're bombarded with calls, but all these calls are wrong numbers. So when the wrong numbers you come back, okay, and the expiry है, नहीं सर ये actually आपने गलत नंबर डायल किया है, ये हमारा नंबर है इंडिकेटेड नंबर है, ओके, ये हम इंफॉर्मेशन देते हैं, फोन में, क्या चीज का एक ऐसे कोई नंबर नहीं है, क्या चीज का इंफॉर्मेशन, any product, any service you think of, we give information. Free publicity. Start right. And when the person get to know, like some number exists like this, what do you do? You try to be smart. You try to be smart, you end up telling others. और यार एक नंबर है यार इंडिकेटिव नंबर है ऐसे करो आपको कुछ भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगा ऐसा नंबर word of mouth thing was spread. We started getting popular. So along with the wrong number, we also started getting genuine calls. And we slowly grew. And we can limit ourselves. One of the best points in this time that we, as the technology kept changing ourselves, we also try to change ourselves. From phone search, we become internet search. From internet search, we become smartphone app-based search and everything. When we came into e-commerce, we try to do e-commerce. We try to make our service as relevant as possible. Okay. That's the reason we turn out to be the most profitable company in the market. You know the interesting part in our company, any funding what we raise in our company, that all the money actually stays, even today is there in the Bangalore. We never use it. We never use it. But our company's business, profit, everything. That is only a backup. The confidence which you used to give it to us whenever we are taking a business risk, right? I can't downsell you over a paisa. We're not going to be just to take those confident business risks, right? That is what actually any experiment, anything we have been doing, any R&D we are doing it, we could do it very confidently. And once the product ready, we made the product again. Everything we introduce. You know, when we started off with e-commerce, right? We started as first page Search Plus. So Search Plus is the e-commerce category. Very interesting part, you know, that when Flipkart of the world, Amazon of the world are delivering your product in 1 week time, 6 days time, we promise people that we will deliver within 1 hour. Any product you order, we will deliver within 1 hour. Okay? And maximum time we used to deliver within 10 minutes. When you are going and buying want to buy a mobile phone, bought it from Flipkart and Amazon, and that product is coming after 1 week. Is it fun? No, right? If it comes in 10-15 minutes, magic, right? So we did it. How we did it? This we already database company. We already had all the products sellers, right? Any product, we had area-wise we had segment. We told that those guys, I said in mobile, we'll attend to this. When I get an inquiry, I forward it to you, you have to deliver it immediately. Send it over. One appointment boy, you will deliver it. No logistics, no IOC, nothing. Nothing. Right? We started up. It was doing well. As the demand increased, one problem we started facing was this guy had only 5 stock. He forgot to add more. So I took the order. The pricing what he told, I took the order. Now this guy, when I forwarded the order to him, he said, "One better stock. Stock नहीं हम कहाँ जाएंगे?" Then we look for suddenly किसके पास stock है? किसके पास है? Rate क्या है? This guy started putting more rate. No, I can offer that rate. I can offer this rate. So many times what will happen just to give the right service, we end up paying more money, and we managed to deliver it. In that point of time, we thought like because if this model had to be really successful, we need to see that we give an inventory management software to these people, a complete business solution. So we brought in a product called JD Omni. JD Omni was like, you bring entire business of yours into one. So every procurement you are doing, every sale is happening, everything is going to be done. So that way, we have that on your inventory. So that inventory data is what we have to hand to the system. Okay. We attracted lakhs of people. Lakhs and lakhs of every city. We brought into our thing and made them. We said you're going to create your own e-commerce site. Plus, you. That is, you have a visiting card. They say somebody come into your shop to buy the thing and not take it registered. You give your card and say because we are also available online. Online. So just because of doing all this stuff, right, we have been paying some kind of credibility in the market, we respect and everything. Whatever we were like, we went IPO, there was super success and everything. We had Mr. Bachchan also to back our company, and it was brilliant. We went to sign up Mr. Bachchan also resolved the same. You asked him to express the amount and everything. We couldn't afford to pay them that amount. We paid only 50% of it and 50% worth of shares we offered. And we are the first ever company to do something like that. Okay? Because of these been a great plan and other things, we encouraged us to sign the money. So money what you have got then, or is signing, since he took only 50% balance he left out, right? That money multiplied for 10 times in 3.5 years. One smart decision he took of encouraging us as a startup, then that time the state he took a decision and signed and made it. Okay? Just said if you have taken 7 crore rupees, use the 7 crore rupees, you made about 7 crore rupees. Okay? So this is what I actually kind of looking at. After that, today, anybody you talk to, any startup you try to sign up for your company, they will do this. They try to take a statement. Any influencer you talk about, they will say that it was state development. Okay? So we have done lots of stuff. That's how our journey of Justdial has been. I think you all know that there is technologies, Geo, digital, coming up with marketplace. They found our data and everything and they will use it. They get a quick lift for their business. So they hit our company. Things happen. And we have to talk about what I'm doing now. Like I moved out of this head because InGo comment is happening. I'm a more action guy. I want to do more every day something challenging. That's what I believe in. So today I am doing venture building and other business. I'm more of venture builder. Venture builder is very simple. Any company, any stage, you got stuck, not able to scale it up. I will. Okay. You take fund from the world, do anything. But if you're not able to run the company the way that should happen, you're not able to scale it. Your money is not everything. Money doesn't give you success. Money can only give you confidence to take to a level. But if at all you need to run a successful company, you need to have understanding you overall the right team, the right culture, okay, right kind of leadership quality you need, how you can take the team along with you to build them further, and so many stuff. An organization like today, you guys are not really exposed to a corporate culture. Right? You might feel like as you are learning, but learning how much you can learn, more the time you will take to learn something. By the time other players are come, yeah, your product are gone unrelevant to the market, and the business will not go the way it is. So what we do, like we have, I built a good amount of very experienced people in me with like completely A-level kind of learn at this institutions they learn and come, like IIM, IBS, all this big way. They are successful in that way. I put them all together, made a team, and helping all these startup companies in mentoring them. It's just like it's almost like we're playing a super CEO. You will be the CEO of the company. You will be the CEO of your company, but we play super CEO. Okay, the super CEO's role is very simple. Like wherever you go wrong, we try to help you. Wherever you get stuck, they see that we bring up. Plus, we all come from the huge networking. Right? Our networking is so good. I have connected everywhere across India. I have connected. Thanks to this, right? So, what we do, like we use our network and see that you get more and more frequent business, big contract, and the sale of your product, everything goes down. We will be able to understand your product and able to connect with the right industry, right kind of people and say, we are there for this company, we are mentoring them. And you see, you come, I'm sure this college is doing a wonderful job in building you guys, right? And this we are very private outside. So, so what we do, the part of the you are shared one product, okay? Our expert will help you to they help you just by mentoring how you can make a better product from this stage to this stage. Okay? Whether if your product got a capacity to go abroad, everything we will try to issue there. Okay? Whatever content we have, we'll see to that we connect you guys to that. Okay? Not only this, the VC circle, the contact whatever we have, we will connect it once the product gets ready, where we can give the value for your company. Like today, I don't know how many of you have gone to pitch to VC and right? They ask hazard questions. First, who are the team? Okay, who are the main person behind it? What is the marketing strategy? What is the go-to-market strategy? What is the there's so many stuff they're going to ask you questions, right? We will help you with all this stuff and make a wonderful pitch deck for you with the right kind of information. using that, you will get it. So this, I recently did one startup event, the first startup, India Startup Festival. I could attract 250 odd investors in that. I think some of my college students also came and participated. So, the 250 odd HNIs, investors, who normally give out money, but they shy to invest in startup because this factors happen. And they don't have the mind to actually look into business and see whether it's do well or not. So we pull them all together. Don't get surprised. The commitment what they told, like the kind of money they can invest, they be willing to invest in this startup and all. It went to the tune of 2,000 crore plus. So now we want to really pick up startups, looking to take shape the product plan, and understand what kind of funding will be required and how much we can make, and see to recommend to these people and raise fund. And with assurance to these guys, we are there on the top of the company to keep an eye on legal items. And we will see that we can attend this. So this is what I just put on the journey now. We had a good response on the area of company showing interested as the company was. We just started this journey. That is what we right till now. Some of the companies' name which we are already mentoring is one is the electric vehicle called InGo Bike. Okay. And very soon you will see this bike everywhere. Okay. So there's a company called InGo Bike, there's a company called Spykke Innovations, which is actually into any kind of battery charging solutions. There's a mobile phone, EV, anything that is being made. There's a company called MyNiwa.com, which is actually e-commerce for sustainable product. So anything green, okay. And yet, plus we are also adding artisanal product also to that. What we saw in that company is like, and the market, they need, we saw like the two type of things. One, more people are today thinking of going green, right? They want to buy green, they're more health conscious and everything is happening. Second level of things, like a good amount of people from the tribal area, so many other things, even the small players, they produce this kind of products, but they don't know how to market. They give the money and all. So we are buying this from the market, packaging it and giving them a good rate, giving them a price that they don't know how to pay. So we are pricing this product again and giving the profit to these guys. All that we are charging for them is only the transaction fee is what they charge. Rest all we are giving them. Unlike the children. Oh, I paid 400 bucks, I said 400 bucks. That they get 100 rupees, they'll be happy. No. We want to make them feel that like their product can get everyone. Okay. And trying to take this to international marketing. Maybe step taken. We have taken it from idea stage, we have taken it to the today product is ready, how we can try it out. Okay. So we have a camera-based analytical kind of company, Austin Time, which actually will not only crowd counting and everything, but lots of other smart ways. If there's a camera here, it makes this camera smarter. The smarter business exists. Every company got camera today. Every apartment, everywhere. CCTV is a very common stuff. Okay. CCTV is right now used only to for what any untoward incident happen. Right? Then you can go back and check the recording and see what happened. Now what we are doing is the existing camera only, we are using it to product in office, college, school, and okay. Existing camera in the retail outlet, if it's there, we will intimate the retail owner about like if any special customer, every shop had VIP customers, workers, they keep coming, right? Whenever they enter, through a face recognition and everything, we intimate the bosses, right? The customers come to the shop. How you feel when somebody just welcome you when you go to the shop? You buy more. That is what we are doing. So we are doing a smarter thing. Everybody is working smarter. We see that everybody benefited. Okay. So this is something because of the experience with 9 friends. Product came wrong. We built it and made the market acceptable. Okay. Today the product is also used in very unique areas and all. Like movie theaters. Okay. When you go for the movie hall, right? It will just tell what is the occupancy of that movie. That particular movie, that particular show, what is the occupancy. Isn't that today everybody chasing for the data? Right? Everybody wants to know what is the connection of this movie. You also keep an eye. Yeah, connection is on that. Right? Rating is one side, other side like how the connections are. So this is we found there's a need in the market, especially for the producers. The business goes like this in the movie industry. I make a movie as a producer. Then I call the distributor and sell off the distributor for the 1 week screen. They pay money and take it. If I want to go for the next week, based on the collection of this week, okay, I will put the rate for my next week screen. So what these guys will do, distributor, they know like based on this week collection only you are going to charge me for next week. Now this guy person want to make more money, right? He will give a fake report to the producer. Loss collection very good collection. And many of these data will have a two type of it. One is perfect one, other one is static. Right? Especially the theater, it doesn't have computerized ticketing and everything, then still the whole game, full cheating on that. Okay? So what we do, we put the camera and give her information. Even the producer now, when he get to know from the distributor what is the actual connection, Friday he releases the getting only by Monday morning. You actually know what the connection for Thursday is in Monday morning. And Monday morning in the same meeting, you decide whether to continue for next week or not and what date. Because 1 week of promotion will happen for that movie, what is going to be there. And with the limited data, how can this guy take a decision? So many a time they take an option. If it is a very good movie, made some money, is a paisa dala, paisa aage chali hai, let it be there. But lots of people who make movie, but if the connection doesn't come to them, they're gone. They take loan from here and there and everything, and the complete life gets spoiled. So what we do is, we don't wait till Monday morning to get the loan. The movie starts screening now. Within 30 minutes, you start getting sales. And this has become much more smarter now. Earlier it was only the count was given. Today we give count of how many male, how many female, how many child. Solve it. Okay. And this same company will working on unworking very soon. You will get to see in some of the theaters wherein no more ticket required. Your face will be a ticket. Your face will be a ticket. You just go there, show your face, and you get your ticket. You just never enter. And what's the easy? Okay. The next level will be even your billing and anything you do, face recognition. Your face will be the thing, no need to take out your card, Google Pay, smartphone, nothing. Stand there, screen will say accepted, okay. Here.
So face value in the real sense.
Yeah. Adek ka face पर So, team, it puts brain into one spark you bring, will make it a fire. And to do that, the team is required. We recruit that kind of engineer. So one more company we are incubating is power cord manufacturing. So anything 3 plug, the equipment required. For everything there's a cable, right, and a plug. They manufacture that. So we are incubating that again. This again doing very well. Even market leader today. Because of the quality which we have been able to maintain. And the profitability also being great. All the leading appliances, anything you talk about, will have this company. Any defense equipment, okay, will have this one. Any medical equipment in India, manufactured, you will find this power. They will get approved by these people like if this company's power only to go because of quality period. Just connect. You should also upgrade. Okay. Listen. So there is one more company which is like the one-page spotlight. It's actually social media. Social media with a difference catering to the artist community. Okay. So the artist will have, you can also create a profile, artist will also provide a profile. But if you want to connect with any of the artists, you can do it easily with them. You can interact with them, talk to them. You pay money, you'll have video conference with you. With by setting time. Okay. So you can and make that artist can also say like this Friday at so and so time I will perform unplugged from my house. He doesn't wait for the event to happen to make money. We can just start playing. You pay money, you can say whether you want to charge this thing is performing for you, where you can even talk to him, request for a song, interact with him one to one. And he say 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, if you're ready to pay, you pay and attend this concert. And this way, any artist can have their own shows online. So it comes with a video conferencing. Okay. Plus, it also got shopping. So you can buy stuff. You know what kind of shopping you can buy?
RRR suspenders and
Anything to relate to artists, anything to relate to artists, you can buy that. Plus, you can also buy any product available from MyNiwa. MyNiwa. So what we are doing here is we are actually helping each company to build their business with this community itself. Okay, so there is a traffic coming from one particular business. So other business also can come over here. Give the service. So creating a bigger marketplace. So when you do a promotional activity, what will happen? Instead of spending for everything and for one effective one, get the traffic. That will remove the traffic to this other segment. So in MyNiwa, you can buy atta, dal, chawal, spice, haldi, wildi, whatever ingredient for cooking, everything that also you can buy. Apart from other green product. So there's one more company. It's called mykhana.com, which is actually what it does is that it connects with all the housewives in the market and tell them to cook food. They get the order, they ask them to cook food and give it to them. Okay. So what we have done earlier, they were cooking this kind of food. I hope I'm not boring you, right? So they were just cooking food on their own. Like she is very good in pav bhaji, so she said like I will make pav bhaji. She said I'm very good in dal, and she make dal. So each person will say one traditional regional food. If they say is what you just go mark the hata sitting roster and other thing you get this stuff. For any region, any food you can order and they will get you. Problem when they came to us, kind of the problem what we saw at that is logistic. They're not making profit at all. Why they're not making profit? Because one person cooking in Amity University in some Yeah, person sitting mentioned we want that food we can deliver. Some incident on having pay, he will pay the logistics, the extra money also pay. Quality of food doesn't reach in that time. So what we did, we completely changed that in this model. We are appointed some A-class chefs from the hotel industry, and we are training all these housewives for all kind of foods. Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, whatever food है सबका ट्रेनिंग और उनको एक पूरा फॉर्मूला दिया जाता है कि एक होटल खाना कैसे बनाना है. Okay? What spice, what masala, what you use, kind of everything, how much commercial, everything. Formula is given to the person and go there and do it. Now, the standard is being maintained, the person is following the thing. The entire thing is being supervised by a cosmic eye company with the cameras and they will report to work. Okay? And all these people have been insisted to buy their grocery only through MyNiwa. Alright? They'll buy only from MyNiwa. So many kitchens across Bangalore, across India in the future, all will buy the product only from MyNiwa. So these guys who have connected their product with MyNiwa is connected. Okay, MyNiwa now selling the product of masala, especially masala is selling. You will just say like if you want to sample it, you want to sample this masala, kindly order food. This particular dish is made out of this particular masala. If you order this, you can taste the food prepared in this masala. And that is going to my khana. And my khana has been planned in such a way that you are which area is taking? Hyderabad, right? Near Police Department? ST. Okay. So if you are there near ST Mall, so you order food there, right? There will be a person coming who maybe they can go to the apartment also. Yeah, the enough apartment behind that residency college in that area. That area will stay there. Yeah, coffee, cold layout kind of thing. So there somebody will cook the food and deliver to you. You don't wait for apartment. You just what food you want. Same food will be delivered. Homemade, no restaurants. If you like, I will eat. So got back to that idea of what I started catering. I brought that idea now and helping the company which is trying to do catering this. So that's why I'm doing also interviewing of businesses so that each person benefit out of that. And all of this put together. Now, do you see any failure? Any company failing to anything? You see, there's one more company which is mentoring is called Gossip Partner. Okay. The Gossip Partner is the product again. We all seen last 2-3 years, we all gone through this COVID. And the COVID, the lots of people lost their earning member of the family. Right? The earning member of the family is gone, leaving the family suffering. And the lady of the house, they never went out to have earn money. And how is she going to support? So what we have done is, in the Gossip Partner, we are creating a livelihood for them. One, identifying these families, identifying these ladies, training them for business, how to run business, and setting up a shop for them. Setting up a shop for them where they can sell tea, coffee, and other equity products, and try to meet their living. And we are helping these ladies to get a bank loan with our assurance. By we giving surety, we are helping them with the bank loan again. Now these guys, you're going to find very soon, from 5th of November onwards, across Bangalore, you're going to see many Gossip Partner set up. All support, all to support these kind of families, where the parents died, kids became orphan for them. In fact, we recently added a few more category of people where the earning member suffered from stroke, yeah, any other health issue, and the family is still suffering. We are able to help that family. And each of these things will be monitored by a camera and constantly back. And telling whether the person is sitting a related person cares. We are not cares. The person will get a question. Okay? Plus, all this card are even made e-card. Where InGo bike is going to power this card. So back behind the InGo bike, the card is designed. So this guy can drive any location. If he say this guy gets. Plus, we have tied up with all the corporate tech parks and everything, and we requested them to give some space to help these kind of EV. And they offer to give us free space in many locations. We are setting up a business for all these people. Okay. Again, the company we are rendering for tea coffee product. We connected them to sell their tea coffee through these outlets. We are company a food process, ready-made food company and all. Like in the flight, you get put a hot water, you get a upma and everything. We are mentoring one more company which is this kind of product. Those guys are going to sell their product into these outlets. So what we are doing is we're just creating a big web, a very big web we are creating and connecting everybody. So once you come to the web, you get a benefit of all of us. This is what I am keeping myself busy, mentoring, trying to see that we there is another company and you could add on to my umbrella and mentor them and see where I can take these people with my experience and इससे एक और चीज सीखने को मिलेगा. Just that the build किया और full पूरी किया and then listen. Again, if I work at the ground level and made this company, build the company, not only I say me, I'm just saying that the team better. If you build it in the right way, then we know the formula of success. And that formula is what we will teach others. Right? This kind of playing this game itself might have given you an idea, the experience what we do. Right? Let's see. You also be able to keep an eye on us. बड़ा बात है कि क्या है but you all need to right to company. What is the challenges any company faces today is one leadership quality. I am here with some kind of leadership quality and doing all this. You require right kind of like-minded team and which are able to act. And we require right kind of people to support by funding. That is a change we showed by me. And apart from that, your capability and skill you need to have to take any product to market and use any jugaad method to make sure that these companies make this immediately. So that is the key we are doing about it. Okay. And we are mentoring one more company which is producing millet and other things to attract trials and other things. And we connected that person to the food processing guy to say we have आगे से माल किसे कर दो. Okay, the sourcing of food becomes much more easier, and he happened to get it from a cheaper rate than what we are doing. So we are doing all this stuff right now. Baby step by baby. Confidence is there, our experience. I'm sure we are going to show some things. Any questions?
Since I set it up with this time, you will attend 5 days at calls. So how do you monetize the calls?
What?
So, you get
Just that earning, how we used to make money?
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
call.
So just that used to work only in a subscription model. Like if you are running a business, you pay and money for a month. It could be 20,000, 80,000, 30,000. Okay, depending on the money what you spend on this, right, your positioning will go like that. So we have some top positioning which like platinum, diamond, gold, and all, where you pay premium amount. Where what happens like every time a person calls for that particular business, your name will go. Like you get 100% inquiry. If you are missing 100 calls for your category business, you get all the 100 calls. Okay, but then people say like I don't want 100 calls, I want only my area specific. So you tell us which area, in that area, what kind of employees are coming in, and based on that the pricing is decided. So everything like the system has to be generated and you pay them. So all that we are doing like making sure that everybody get the right return on investment. Even I'm just telling you when they're doing this particular thing, many people, I hope not even question. So there are many people what will happen, like they used to register as that. And they used to get inquiries. And they used to come back and say, hey boss, all inquiries in this are all fake. All fake inquiries we are getting, there is not a genuine inquiries coming. They used to come in, I want my money back. So I had made a very clear thing in this that anybody coming for whether it's small money or big money, if they come asking for a money back, they have to do that with me. Okay, then only I'm going to approve this. So when I used to interact with these guys, or I could see like there's a flaw in the way they have been handling these inquiries. An inquiry will come. Like I said, one person calling for an information, we give 7 days. Right? And everybody is hunger for business. And everybody want to reach out to this guy to get this business. Now, if your company, team, if they don't call this person immediately, they take their own sweet time and bath make करेंगे. तब तक डील हो गया. तो नहीं चाहिए, हो गया. And for your team, they say that we have taken it. There are no need. So what I used to do, like first I used to call a few of these numbers which we already received and call those people and see if they call for service like that. They say yes, and have you given business? They say yeah. To whom you are given? They say XYZ, and that XYZ person will be one of the person in this. So now, you would have realized by now, my team will convert that to business. Okay, so I don't do it just in this way. Okay, I will do next is I call for that particular category of business in his own area and create fake lead. In the back end, it deleted. But if they're able to immediately call back also, I just keep an eye on like how they approach to close the deal. If we casually ask sir what is the requirement, acha sir, is there somebody getting that? Very shabby way they handle. So it will be many times it will be a receptionist who will be handling these calls in the company. She already got other things. On the top of it, this call will come. She didn't call this person on top of it. Mentally not prepared, ready, tendencies. So I identify these gray areas and corrected and this is where I use this technique and this is how I do. To bring a team and train them and we send it to them. So I have a training team in this. Who will have to help them to train. Finally, I just give them a signature test. Okay. And they see the company growing like this. The company is growing like this. The company I'm saying that people was I'm going to run a business in the street corner on small table with just that and my mentoring support. Today they are like 100 crore worth company. Changes will happen, and those days I should do only 3 hours. Why? I don't want to give any money from this. Like for every money, every penny was important for me. I couldn't have had a check and give money. So the earning model is very simple. We help company get leads. Even today the same concept is. And we help company get leads. We start a business and we don't have the right contact to get business. This your company to desire. You start taking leads. And try to be very proactive as soon as you get a lead. You need to speak to them and try to close the lead. And that some cases used to happen like this again. Okay? A guy got the lead, Genuine need for him, it's everything genuine need, but not able to close a single business. Why? He said, like, if any company I propose a quotation, I try to give a quotation, the person rejects. I'm just telling you, I wanted one particular business, I saw the company, big, everything was fine. I ended up in quoting a good money. 3 crore का bill was SKM. That guy came back, my quotation didn't get up to I went and asked him. He said that was actually आपका quote ज़्यादा था. So he didn't accept, so we have gone for somebody else. Then he decided, I'm not going to high quote, I'll just keep it medium. Then also medium. Then he said, I'll keep only 1 rupee margin. Somehow I need to close 1 deal of just that. I'll keep only 1 rupee margin, and he ended up quoting this company. And the response what he got from the company is that everything was fine, the resolution fine, everything was fine. But the point that if you are quoted so low, the management thought that you can't deliver. So they had given the same to this one more company who quoted $4. Given one more company who quoted for, he kept 1 rupee margin and thought that somehow I want to strike this business. And that business went to another guy who quoted 4 times more than it. And like I said, I went back to see what is delivered. It was worse than what. And that is, the product doesn't even work even 60 times. But they quoted 4 crore. I am confused. I don't want to be part of just that. We are not able to handle it. And I'm going to go. I sat personally for 2 hours to train him how to code. Anyway, it is actually a big learning. It's not a how to code is a very simple thing. It's like you need to first, just because it's a big house, a big office, the guy will have a big check. No, wrong. You need to first identify the need in the person. Need to do some kind of probing activity before you try to put anything in the paper. Need to understand what is the purpose of the thing, what it is. Is there any budget is set in the money? Who was the earlier person who used to do the work for you? What is that made? What made you reach out to us? Okay. And once, what kind of quality of finish you want? What kind of wood do you want me to use? Once you go for these kind of a detailing with the person and the person specifies, I want this, and then you give a code, you get it. Understanding the need of a person and then you're pitching your product will get you better result. Then you blindly, bada company, because the budget will be small, because the purpose will be only for some lower level manager and some clinical people they're creating the cabinet in a particular work area. You will see like why to spend so much. So when you ask like who is going to use this property, who is going to work over here, then you give me a quotation, give a complete detail with that, like because we thought of proposing this particular quotation to your business because of this is what we correct information. We feel like the clinical stuff handling will be very bad. Why do you go for expensive stuff? To go with this kind of there's spill water to maintain, then a spill water possible. Cleanliness, give all the detail and give the reasoning and give the code. Then you're going to say no. You see, Amitabh Bachchan is Amitabh Bachchan. Every character he plays, like we feel like connected to it. The same dialogue you give it to somebody else. Result is different, right? You don't get connected to the person. In business, also the same thing. If you want to connect with everybody, you should have a business style.
Did you choose someone else as a backup? We did not do it.
So when we use that,
Oh, actually, you guys grown up watching it. We like those back to the story. We always felt like हम भी ऐसे ही बने. हम भी back से riches बने. तो हमें भी यही hope था कि भैया वो बनना चाहिए. You know, I just use many of Amitabh Bachchan's movies situation, right? The dialogues and the scenes, and which really inspired me. I have done that in my life. I applied that in my life success. Especially starting a catering business with zero money. That's saying. Oh, that's answer. There's a movie called Trishul, where Amitabh Bachchan go to buy on land worth 5 lakh rupees because having 5 rupees in his pocket. And he started being his house. I have no perception of doing this.
Sir, I think we have a one-on-one also to happen.
Yeah.
So just to close this thing, we've crossed paths quite a few times. Not that we've met each other. I used to get it as a regional head for Karnataka at one point of time. So few things that I wanted to tell about what we do, and now we are again crossing paths because we do what you do in sense of advisory to the startups here. PS, what we do is Piso Venture Labs invest in deep tech startups. So you're talking about one of the camera companies. We have working on similar models here. We have EdTech companies, language station to seminar room, which is EdTech. When it comes to AI, we have consumer. We currently have around 40 odd startups that we have. Few of them are ready to market, few of them are in the market, Assert is in market, seminar room is in market, all are revenue generating also. As an investor, what do you think should be the kind of ask that these people should look at when it comes to money?
There are lots of parameters there which an investor will be doing. If you are relative and it is the relationship what you want with them. And if it is the ones who go to the VC level, Chennai, especially Chennai is again.
Rather, I would ask you, how would you see what kind of money would you sign off on a company?
I'm a very different guy. I'm a very different guy. I just see the spark in individuals. How committed, how passionate about their product, how they want, how they're dreaming, how they see the life, how much creative idea they're bringing. Like this kind of a thing, they can test for you. You just see like who's applying what to bring. I do that and see the thing like me, competency there. And then based on that would be a bet. I only bet only on the skill level. Ideas and all do come with the I should get a spark and
I think that, so the next bet should be the one-on-ones that you would have with these
but at the same time, when the people come up with unrealistic kind of demand, 2 billion, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, and all these things, my question to them is like, how they are going to use it. Have you ever seen that kind of money in their lifetime? It is just like I told you, right? You don't even know where to spend. Okay, and many a time when people just give a rich type of way, they tell only one thing. I will use this for building the team. Achha. To building the team, you have an eye on any particular individual who's showed interest to help you out, and you said that you're going to charge this kind of money. No, we are not. Once the funding comes in, then we're going to look at it. And they end up paying some people more than their worth. Okay, and not get the product delivered also. Right? And that's how people should be complete. All this needed is what I personally believe in. Where the money is going, what it is. Is there a smarter way to do business? They say marketing expense, 35% go to marketing. And ask them like, where exactly? What are the marketing platform you plan to use? Where you're going to spend? Why you feel this particular thing is going to help you to increase your business? We know digital marketing. Digital marketing, ABC, what about digital marketing? And I'm going to spend it. Just by spending, if people can make money, then everybody will be able to spend. So I do look into in all this angle, okay, and then only I park the money. Not only park the money, I hand over those companies, see to it whether they go into it. So the first business idea should attract me. I should also be able to see that I'm able to contribute something in the growth of the company. Whenever they get stuck, I should be in a position to help them to take it to the next level.
So you want to be involved as an investor?
I am that sort.
Okay.
I don't blindly invest on anything. I completely get involved and completely mentoring.
So, Kavya, can we start with one-on-one there? I think the team.
Because one thing I just tell you, I see many students have been misguided with valuation here. Okay. Not this question. You get this valuation, that valuation. Taking the valuation and going starting a business is also putting an extra burden behind. I'm sure. Okay. And which I'm trying to minimize. And I don't want to. I don't tell this part of it. Okay. I'm just saying an investor and they put in the money, he also look for a higher return. He like the team to the yeah, he want to see his money go.